independent of executive interference or executive pressures. I quote a senior Supreme Court advocate, Dushyant Dave, he's also headed the Supreme Court Bar Association, said judges are scared of the Modi government and reluctant to rock the boat.
Well, I don't think I should respond to his views. I mean, they're entitled to his views, but I do not see any executive interference in the judicial process. I did not experience any. You could ask, you've invited other colleagues of mine today, you could ask them. You see, the way the executive can interfere is by having benches suitable to it in each case, and that doesn't happen. The benches, the roster is prepared by the Chief Justice of India, independent of any pressures.
But that itself has become contentious over times. You know how 4 judges staged a few years ago a remarkable press conference, an unprecedented press conference, where they questioned the manner in which allegedly bench fixing might have been taking place.
That press conference, I am not aware of the allegations of bench fixing, though there was something about the preparation of rosters.
Yeah, questioning over the role of the Supreme Court Chief Justice as master of the roster.
That, to my mind, is one of the most unfortunate events in the history of the Supreme Court of India. And I tried my best to see that it doesn't happen. And thereafter, I am saying this because some magazine has already written about my role there. And I did try to bring about a peace between the opposing points of view. I succeeded, party didn't succeed, but it's an unfortunate event. I don't want to, I don't support, I wouldn't have done it myself.
You believe it's an unfortunate, you're saying something important. You believe it's an event that should have never happened. It's an unfortunate event. You don't subscribe to the way it happened. Let me give you examples, since you say you don't want to respond to what an individual advocate's opinion is. Habeas corpus petitions of those who were arrested, for example, in Kashmir, after the setting aside of Article 370. They were kept pending for months. You didn't touch the electoral bonds issue, sir, which again is politically a hot potato. All of this is being interpreted to suggest that the court and the Chief Justice's office unwilling to take on the government. People were for months in jail, sir, under the Public Safety Act in Jammu and Kashmir, habeas corpus petitions filed, and the Supreme Court of India does not see urgency in that matter?
I don't think they were kept pending deliberately as you people see it or anybody else sees it. And one thing I must tell you in this context, I believe, and it is said to be a law of how the human mind works, and that law is that a suspicious person always finds what he's looking for. It is true in the domestic front, it is true in politics, it is true in the executive, it is true in the media, it is true everywhere. You always find what you're looking for.
I'm only giving you a reality, sir. No, hundreds of innocent people possibly were in jail for months. Habeas corpus is the basic right that I have under the Constitution.
First of all, it was during the pandemic.
Yes.
It was during the pandemic. It was difficult to get matters heard. I can tell you, I was not ready for this question. I can tell you hundreds of cases where the courts asked parties, would you like to hear? And parties said, no, we cannot appear. Advocates said they cannot appear. And it happened that there was something about the CAA matters were also pending then.
That's right.
And they wanted those to be heard. Now that involves allowing 500 to 600 advocates to enter the courts. That was not possible. And some of them said, no, we want our matters tagged, we will not get them untagged. But frankly, I would have liked to answer this question with statistics, which I am not ready for.
Okay.